Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Kalam Layal Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Al Kakwadash, and a double honors to the elders and apostles of a great millstone who do rule and teach well. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 13, the evening and the morning were the third day. And the power said, let there be light in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night. Let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. And light in the firmament of the stars and for signs, because the celestial bodies are signs for the Most High. Something's going to happen, right? And Joel 2, not Joel 2 and 31. That's not really the one I want. That's really talking about the sun. But she goes to talk about space and stuff, right? But Joel 2 and 10, the earth shall quake before them, aka the ICBMs, because when you read here Joel 2 and 7 and stuff like that, she's talking about the ICBMs coming down upon America. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining, because pretty much there's going to be so many missiles that they're going to block the the whole sky, and it's just going to be full of missiles coming down upon this place. I think it's not even really missiles, it's more like warheads, because you have these missiles, and I can't remember what it's called, a MIRV or something, but it's something like a multiple payload delivery device or something like that, where it splits into different missiles, and I think on average they can hold about 4 to 10 or something, or around about 4-ish. So it's not going to be like there's millions and millions of missiles out there. I think it's like something like 10,000. You look in Revelation, it just means the warheads, not exactly the missiles. I don't really think there's that much nuclear missiles in the world. I actually, that's something I could look up, but let's just talk about the warheads, because missiles split up into different warheads, and then they hit on a larger area, and some missiles, they explode early and they explode while they're in the air. I think some dig into the ground and then they explode. So very, very crazy stuff which is going to happen to this place. Well, stuff that they deserve, because they wore out the saints of the Most High, like it says in Daniel, the 7th chapter. I'm worn the fuck out in this place, working these 9-to-5 jobs, having to fucking do this, do that, no fucking breaks. It's fucking bullshit. You gotta do that. You need to have an exam. Oh, you need to take this civil exam, sir. And then you need to take that exam. It's like, give me a fucking break. In Genesis 1 and 15, let them be for lights in the firmament of heaven to give light unto the earth, and it was so, right? Of course they do. The stars, they give light. That reminds me of, Wisdom of Solomon. Right? Because the stars also give light. The sun and also the elements. And, Wisdom of Solomon. Okay. There's not 7 chapters in Wisdom of Solomon? Am I bugging? Am I bugging out? Or am I wrong? Okay, I might be wrong, but I thought there was like 7 chapters. That's weird. Maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. It just was glitching out there. That's alright. 8, what's it, 9, 10. Let me see here. Wild beasts, smoke in their eyes. Same shall be punished. World without form. No, that's not really what I'm looking for. Let's look up stars and see if we could find what I want. 17 and 5. No power. So it's Wisdom Solomon 17 and 5. This is just talking about when Egypt was had that plague of darkness, right? No power of the fire might give them lights, neither could the bright flame of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. Right, and then because I was watching the brother GMS Holland class, and that brother's from Suriname, I believe, and in South America, Suriname and Guyana, various regions at night when there's a full moon, if you're in the jungle, you can see everything, and stars are brighter than the moon. It's like you still have that light because you have the stars and you have the moon to light up that night for you. But imagine if none of that was there and you were in the jungle and it's just like pitch black. Yeah, we don't know if the same thing, because the scriptures do say that the Lord is going to smite Egypt with plagues. It's going to happen again. But is it going to be, what am I saying? Will it be the same darkness as there was in Egypt, where you couldn't even turn on a candle? We don't know. We do know that it could very well be talking about those blackouts. So it'll be a different kind of darkness. It won't be total darkness, because there could be a blackout. You could turn off all the lights in your house, and as long as you have the sun, it'll lighten you up, lighten up your home. You have the stars and the moon. Even when your room is completely dark and you're in at nighttime, deep into the night, like 2 a.m. You still have light in your room, of course. You got the stars. Even if there was no street lights around you, you'd still have light, because the stars and the moon would lighten up your room. It's just not as good as having actual light, as in like a lamp or whatever, but you can still lighten your stuff up and still see. Okay, let me not keep going backwards. Let me just go look up Genesis, the first chapter again. Oh, god damn it. No, just go back. Okay, good stuff. Right. Verse 16. And the Elohim with the powers made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day and a lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. Right. So the greater light, which is the sun, and a lesser light to rule the night, which is the moon. He made the stars also, which is what we already read about. So what do you got here? 2 16, 6:45. On the fourth day that commenced, the sun should shine, the moon should give her light, and the stars should be in order. That's right. You have the stars, and you have their own little constellations and stuff like that. This is the book of Psalms 74:16. The day is thine, the night also is thine, thou hast prepared the light and the sun. Okay. And of course, verse 17, thou hast set all the borders of the earth, thou hast made summer and winter. So, all these things have been created by the Lord. The sun and moon, the, light, and then winter and summer, because all those things are dependent pretty much on the, correct the whole Earth's position with the sun and where you are, and Earth's rotation and all that. You can look that up for yourself, but that's how they say that you have like solstices and things like that, when Earth is like in a certain position. Let's go here, 17, 74, and 16, and blah blah blah. Let's go back down. Okay, because I have to make sure I do that, because I'm gonna forget. I don't want to forget these things. I really don't. I don't like to forget stuff. So light stars in the night season, rendered to righteous reward. Since we'll cover a day of light stars. That's talking about something else. 17:15. Wisdom of Solomon 13:2 is just talking about Israelites worshiping the stars and stuff like that. The circle of the stars. So that's another thing that's a part of the stars. I'm not going to go read that, but the circle of the stars. Israelites were worshiping that stuff, worshiping the sun, the moon, lights of heaven. They were bedazzled by stuff such as constellations and things like that, and they began to worship them. I think it's where you get the whole zodiac signs or something like that. The way the stars line up, people worship them, and I don't give a shit about that stuff, man. I could literally care like less. I don't care, because people bug out about all that stuff, and you don't even know the call of the Lord, man. So let's see here, verse 15, and let me see here, right? Yeah, so Genesis 1:15, and we can go back to where we were. I just want to do that real quick, give you brothers that breakdown. Verse 17, and the power set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And the power saw that it was good, and the heavens in the morning, and the evening and the morning were the fourth day. Okay, so that's the 4,000th year here. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I think I'm gonna leave this for part 3, and I'll come back to this one, you know, because I'm gonna go bring out some more stuff. But yeah, Lord willing, all you brothers were edified, or whoever happens to watch this video. Shalom.